Do Americans actually call their little brothers little brother? Usually call siblings by their name. If talking to them directly, it's by name. We might refer to them in the third person as little brother. Like, my little brother is going to France this summer, particularly if the person isn't familiar with my family. Saying, Brian is going to France this summer to a coworker I talk to once a week might leave them confused on who Brian is. But I would never ask my brother, little brother, where are you going on vacation this summer? That'd be weird. Edit, Riri comment. I realize I don't use little brother or little sister. It's younger or older brother sister. Usually big little is sometimes used when talking to children. As adults we don't use it much. Language can be tricky. Nope. TV and movies do that as a way of explaining the relationship to the audience. It's weird, though it makes sense. We call them our little brother when talking to other people that don't know him. Other than that, we call him by his name. If you want to tease them, as the youngest, my siblings would call me their baby sister occasionally, but it's not a common thing. Sometimes it's said, usually to emphasize affection or alternately condescension. Typically, you just call them by their name, though. I affectionately call my sister little sister. She calls me Sissy. We also use each other's names. But when referring to me when talking to her baby, she calls me Aunt Sissy. We're originally from the southern US. My aunt also calls my mom's sister when talking to her and her daughter sister when talking to her son. I do when I'm talking to my youngest brother, but only because he's a foot taller than me, so it's funny to us. I think little shit is more common. It also would be more natural sounding in movies to establish the relationship. If I saw a scene with two boys' obvious age gap and one called the other little shit, I would immediately assume brothers. Only when we're being sarcastic or saying I told you so. Some do, sometimes. There's 340 million of us. We call our little brothers all kinds of things. I do call my little brother, but only rarely as an affectionate greeting or something. Otherwise we just use each other's names when speaking to each other. And I don't think he has ever actually called me big sister to my face. Only in reference to me in conversation. I call my little brother Kevin or Kev. That is his name. Maybe I've called him little brother or bro once or twice. But it's not at all common for me. I can't speak for all people. Only when we are fighting, lol. No, my father never addressed me as son either. That's entertainment's method of emphasizing the relationship for those who didn't catch on at the start. It always feels awkward to me since I've never called my brother little brother or big brother. This is usually done in TV and movies so they can establish character relations. Quite a tangent, but funny story. I was at a very loud venue with a couple friends. We had been talking about concerts and shows when one of my friends told me that her little brother was coming for a visit, but it went down like this. K, my little brother is coming. Me, I've never heard of them. K, no, he's coming me. Who? K, my little brother. Me, yeah, I've never heard of them. This went on for a long ass time, and I thought I was just mishearing my friend. She was getting increasingly frustrated and unsure how to explain this to me. Finally the other friend caught wind of the conversation and said, her little brother is coming D. I'm not an American. But I have a younger brother who I call little brother and an older brother who is smaller than me, so I call him little brother too. I call my little brother and it's hilarious because I'm 56 and he's 65. I'm in my 30s and will often call my 8-year-old brother or little bro or some version of that. What's up little bro? Makes him smile.